onto my continuing leaf debacle. So this is my latest and greatest. But in the meantime, from my escapades yesterday of whacking cherry tree limbs, I'm done with that. But I've had this filter for our the goat, the leaf goat, the leaf goat. So I've had this Honda filter for it for quite some time. It's been joyriding around in the gate tear for a while, so I figured I might as well put it on. Genuine Honda replacement. And this thing's, I got this at auction. Pretty good deal. Fires right up, sucks right up. Man, it's a brute though. This thing is a brute as far as size and mass and whatnot, but it does work. So that's the air filter that came off of this, and that's the air filter going on it. Missing its other element. Alright, there's leaves and crap. I gotta come back with the bobcat, push this pile back. This stuff, it really decomposes fast here. And this is just all scrub crap, but it really decomposes quickly. So giving back, make it all happy dappy soil. All the stuff I cleared out. This was, you couldn't walk, literally, you couldn't walk 2 feet. This was just all briars, scrub crap. This has pretty much been me and Liz. More so me, but Liz has helped. She put in a lot of work as well. Push it up, lock in. I got it open. I mean, a couple times the summer when they got hot, I closed it, put the AC on in here. I'm sure this one if I need to, I'll close it, put the heat on, but I also got to check on the brush off out. I'm going to try to get this out there a bit, tighten it up, push back. Well, it's a leaf death to leaf kit. I got to put it back together. So get this put back together, and then get the billy goat, get the goat out, and start working on leaves over there where I was cutting trees or trimming trees. Anyway, so let me get situated, and I'll fill you in on a little bit here. All right, got that side up, pretty lickly split. I was actually able to use the same holes again, and which is a good thing. So I have another side here, then I have the 2-in pieces, a headpiece, and some PVC pipes that go across and the heart. And then I got to get the goat put together here. Alrighty, almighty. Let me see this guy down here, I think. Yes. I think there's another one up front there. Alrighty. Easier this time around than the first time when I was designing and building. I was like testing my idea in production. Bingo. See that? Look. Got that right in the old hole. I like that. Lovely face. Please. Try to freak me out. Come on, thing. I just missed it. What are those ones? Those little gold ones. I don't think I have any more of those. had you off, so now I'm on. I gotta go look for some gold. I have some shorty little star screws. I gotta see if I have any more of them, and then be back. I'm getting these lined up with the holes pretty well, with the old holes. Some of them not so well, some of them did. We'll see. Go look for those other little shorties. Alrighty. Bingo. Love that. Probably like that 80% plus. Getting back in the old hole. It's a good score to me. Maybe 85%. B plus. 87%. Oops. Huh. That's for a bolt. Oh, I know. It's for this other to stretch across there. Oh, what did I do with that? I gotta find that little eye bolt. I don't think I need to put that brace in there, but I need to go find that eye bolt. I have another eye bolt around here of that same size, but I didn't see it readily off the top of my head, or readily within eye shot and digging. I'm not going to spend a whole bunch more time, so I have this one, which is stainless. It's just a little bit larger, and put it on here. And we'll call that that. That's so I can put a strap across here and put the exhaust tube from the goat. I can hang it on that, so the tube goes back further, or else it just droops. So this way I can string it along a little further. All right, so now I got those and those. I have the front, and the tarp hangs off the back, and I got those gates that go over here. So now I need to put that guy up, and the front guy, and I gotta remember how this dude goes. I gotta remember how this dude goes. It goes kind of like this. Goes like that. Go get my hardware. If I recall right, that one had a bit of a fitment problem down there. Okay, I am on the last bolt here. If I think I recall right, yeah, see, this one was like freaking tight. It's a tighty. Hi, tractor. Had to put those tires on. I got a little video. My one of my R4 tires, not tires, but the rim, the wheel, crack in it, and it went kaplooey flat at an inopportune time. Not that flats are there's ever an opportune time, but fortunately I had these tires and wheels, so put those on. And those are some heavy sons of a gun, I'll tell you that much. Do by yourself. Liz helped me, but you know, all the muscle work, that was kind of just me, man. And those things are not light. Right on. Amazing, this all kind of went right back with how unstable, I mean, you know, wood temperature, flexing, everything, that most everything kind of lined back up without much of a fuss. That's kind of cool, huh? Huh? That's kind of cool, huh? I don't have to like knot these things in too hard. Like I said, I think I overdid this because just for leaves, you don't need, you don't need it to be as crazy as it is, but about the time though I underbuild it is the time it something quacks up on it. Right on. Yeah, it's not perfect. It's just like those I got too close together. I got that one just a hair too close. As you know, the gap between here and here is a lot better than that gap. That one was pretty tight. Pretty taut gap. This is all stainless stuff. I use stainless like on most everything unless it requires grade A. Every so often I'll use something grade 5 stuff or zinc or something, but for the most part I use stainless on everything. Take advantage of inexpensive costs while I can. But I get a lot of stuff from Bolt Depot and get US sourced stuff, which I feel good about. Hardware, US hardware, it's just hard to come, it's hard to get US hardware. Okay. So now this side's, what's loose on this is not my boards, but they wiggle in the slots down there. Not so much on this side, but that's also how the trailer's leaning. Let me get my PVCers. Alright. PVC in the house. Huh. Temperature started dropping. What time is it? 1:30. Okay. I'm gonna do this. What a sucky news about Greg Biffle. Greg Biffle was in the genre when I was actively engaged with NASCAR as a fan. I mean, I was going to all kinds of races all over the place. I think I'd gone to probably 30 some odd races. You know, I've been to tracks from Sears Point, Sonoma, Talladega, North Carolina, Bristol, Dover, New Hampshire, Atlanta, Rockingham. Been to like all kinds of places. I gotta watch out what I'm doing here. Make sure I get these in here right. So, and Greg Biffle was running when I was watching the sport. I mean, running, he was, you know, he was actively racing. And, but that was the time of Alan Kowicki. You know, lost him. I was at Daytona at the race when Dale Earnhardt crashed and lost his wife. I was down there for that race. And anyway, just not sure how you deal with something like that as the extended family when everybody is killed. You know, mom, dad, your son, daughter, grandchildren. You know, it's like everybody. And there's the personal side of it, right? Like, how do you deal with that personally? But you know that's going to wind up in just a huge legal probate as well. Because you got their parents. So just see, there's not much give in this one here. I gotta see how this one's gonna work here. So that just is I don't know, man. That's just a tough one to deal with, I think, all the way around. I started watching his YouTube channel a bit, because he got tied up, hooked in with, or vice versa, with Cletus McFarland. I think doing the relief, helping Hurricane Helene victims. They were both running their helicopters, provisions out to people, and you know, doing that stuff. And I think that's how they kind of got hooked into one another. And I don't think they really knew each other before that. And then of course Cletus was getting hooked into Arca, and was running some races with Arca, and so, and Biffle was kind of mentoring him with that. You know, a lot of the stuff you hear, I'm not going to say get desensitized to it, but you just kind of carry on. But this one just kind of hits me differently, I think. In part because I thought he was a pretty good guy. I think he was probably more successful after NASCAR, you know, on many levels, not just financially. Anyway, enough of that. Let's concentrate on this task at hand here. That's the goat. She goats it up, spits it out. So I put it on here and face it around backwards, and it goes, shoots into there. Oh, there's the Eskimo. So that's what we're about. That goes there. So there is my leaf killing kit. Actually, it's not the full complimentary of the kit. There's a couple of little hand blowers, and I've got the toad, the walk behind propelled billy goat. That thing's kind of a beast as well. So that's the leaf killing kit. And there we go.